guys, I hope you're having a nice Sunday. It's time to look into the weekly forecast of cryptocurrencies. I'm going to cover up a couple of them, so bear with me. I'm using the Ichimoku Cloud because it's one of the best indicators to know the future. Basically, it helps us to know the future and to give us good validation on our call. So let's have a look. I'm removing this sticker, the thumbnail, and I'm removing some of the stuff I used before, which is this. Okay, it's going to come back. Shit. I will leave everything. Doesn't matter. So what do we have here? We got this cloud here that is very flat around here. So it's not bad news. Things keep working on. We are way down our Kijun weekly. This one is a Kijun weekly. This one here, you see, is a Kijun monthly. So now we are playing with a Kijun monthly. But I'm on a 1 week time frame because we're doing a weekly forecast. So at the moment we can say that we are pretty much still bearish, and we are heading toward our cloud. This cloud here is very tight, all right, so it means it's pretty easy to go through it. It's not going to give us a lot of resistance, so we could cross over it and go very bearish, going down 22,000. We could even go up down to the 22,000, 23,000 USDT. So we need to watch out that things could happen. At the moment, our candle yesterday was a dodgy candle, but yeah, today it's clear that we went this week. Sorry, I'm looking at the last week. The whole last three previous weeks they were dodgy, so it was like not quite sure where to head. But this week we can see that it head down very clearly. So we already had a bearish week. You can see this line here is lagging span. So our lagging span has not much to stop it. However, it's entering an area of dodgy candle. These three candles, the red, and green. So it could go up above it and put our stock bullish, but there is low chance that it happens. So I will more expect it to go and maybe a rebound on our 10-can monthly, which is this, not 10-can weekly, sorry, this big blue one. And then behind you can see we have our monthly 10-can. So we got some resistance around here, but this will be in 1, 2, 3 weeks. It's within now and 3 weeks, so we have time before we get there. Tonight we will see this candle move on the next side, so we have this candle completed by tonight midnight for New York. I'm on the New York time right now, so it's 1:30 p.m. And yeah, that's pretty much. So at the moment we can expect it to go at least to go down and touch our cloud here at 27,800 for the next week, maybe, or the week after. If we go up, we will go up to our weekly 10-can for sure. So that will be 37,600. That's what will happen on a weekly time frame. So this is it for Bitcoin. Let's go for Ethereum now. So what do we see? Ethereum very flat here. The Kumo, the cloud is flat, so that's not a bad news. We don't have any twist, so we still have possibilities here. We look at our 10-can. Let's go. 10-can is way above. However, we just and we crossed our Kijun monthly, crossed our 10-can. Let's have a look when it happens before. Okay, whatever view we have, I want to show you 10-can crossed above. No, we don't have it. 10-can crossed above. No, we don't have it anywhere as an example. But yeah, it shows that we are on a bearish trend. We can look at the lagging span here. The lagging span has nothing to stop it for a while. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 weeks. For 3 weeks straight, nothing ready to stop it, so it could go down or up. But we got some resistance here, but those resistance are on a H4 or daily time view. So It doesn't mean much here on a weekly analysis, but yeah, we are way down here. We will see what's next candle from tomorrow when we close this weekly candle. I don't expect it to go up anywhere, not even to the Kijun monthly, which is here. So we can expect next week to be bearish, guys. That's it for Ethereum. Let's go for XRP. So what do we have with XRP? All right, on a weekly, we are going to touch Kumo. The Kumo is super thin, so there's nothing to stop it much. We got a very flat SSB, but it's like too tight to stop our trend. Okay, we down as well, far away from the Kijun monthly, Tenkan monthly, and weekly. So there's nothing really. We're not trying to test it. We did test it back to end of May, and that's it. We're not coming back there since a while now. So certainly not next week. We are already on a downtrend. We look at the lagging span here. It's going to touch those candles here. So we could have some resistance here because we got everything, Kijun, Tenkan here. But yeah, we got a big dodgy candle, so it could go inside this. It could do this here within 1, 2, 3 weeks, or it could simply go above. I believe that during August we're going to have a bullish, a better trend, but we will have bullish and bearish. Then in September it's going to go well. This is based on the Bitcoin options. If you look at the Bitcoin options, the expiry options of Bitcoin during September, we got a lot of open call for a very high price, 40, 42. Let me check. 40 August 6. We got high price 34,000. Let's see August. Yeah, we go starting end of August. It's going very. The trend should go very high. So you see, we have a price of 36,000, but we got a lot of open call, open interest. Let me see on the 6th of August because it's closer from us. Yeah, it's in between. Maybe 32,000 during beginning of August, but as soon as we start going to the end of it, you see we are going to have more open call to go into 40,000 up to 80,000 US dollar. Sorry. So I believe this is all what we can expect to go above all this candle here. All right, and then once we get here, that's where we're going very bullish, which it should be during September. Okay, guys. So that's what we see for the XRP. If we see the same shit going on another coin token, we're not going to analyze it. But this one looks the same. However, we're already in it. So I would recommend to look at XLM if you are playing on XRP, because XLM seems to have 1 week in ahead, a couple weeks ahead, I would say, maybe 2-3 weeks ahead. So what happens here might happen to Ethereum, just might. Okay, it's not for sure, but the pattern looks the same, right? So we have the lagging span that is already all in this area. You see it cross down here, but this whole candle here is all dodgy. Yeah, can I use my tool properly? Yeah, up. This is all dodgy candle, so it was not too hard to go into this area. I'm not surprised it crossed over this massive green candle on a weekly time frame. But now we got some resistance with Tenkan, Kijun, but I don't think it will stop it anytime soon. And we see this Kumo super flat. This is super thin. Okay, so it's too thin to stop anything going on. So yeah, we have a flat area here. 2-3 weeks. Next week 1, 2. So about from next week to 2 weeks later. So I won't expect this to reverse yet. We need to watch out, but there is probably a good money to make on this one. So watch out. AAVE. Alors, what do we have with AAVE? I'm not sure why I'm not seeing my Kumo. Very interesting. Seems like it's so bad that we don't see shit. Let me go on a daily time frame. Yeah, on a daily we can see it very hard. It's gonna be hard to tell you anything about here because we got nothing. I wouldn't play too much with this one because it's very there's not much to see, at least on a weekly time frame. Let's see on a monthly. Daily. Let's go on a daily then. I should not do, but let's do on a daily. We cross over the 10 can, daily 10 can. Yeah, we are on it. We are playing it. All right. If we play it more, we're going to go to the 10 can, to the Kijun. But look at what we have here. We got the cloud. However, the cloud is not far to be touched, and if we could go play again with the 10 can daily, that will make us go inside the cloud. If we start to get into the cloud, we have a very big range here, at least up to the 10 can monthly, but we got a big area of nothing stopping us. All right. Meanwhile, we have our lagging span that might go around here. If it happens, we are going to the cloud, so we'll be around here, and we start to have resistance here. We cross it. We got all this area that can be easy to play with, and we have all this candle above, so it's supporting our lagging span. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we start to get into the cloud very soon. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after, but we could get into it and actually bet that we go to 345 USDT for AAVE. So yeah, that's some cash to make around here. If we don't, it means we are going to lag here. We are not going to cross over our 10 can, and on that case, we are going to go down, and we could cross this 3 candle here because they're all dodgy candle, so we could cross down them. And if we do that, then we're going bearish like hell. We remember that AAV also depends on what happened to Bitcoin, so don't expect too much. If we get in the cloud, maybe just until our 10 can daily here, 279. So yeah, 283 USDT, 283.84. So yeah, watch out this one. Let's go for MATIC. So what's going on with MATIC? Okay, far away from the cloud, very far away from the cloud. I'm on a daily time frame. Sorry, let's go back to a weekly. Okay, the cloud is super thin. Not much to see about the cloud. We got our lagging span that is far away from everything, nothing to stop it. We're still definitely in a bearish trend because you can see we are under our 10 can Kijun, far away from them, and our last 2 candle, the previous candle last week was undecided, the 1 week before as well. You see this red and green candle are dodgy, so it means no undecided. But this week we were clear into our downtrend. So let's see how it closes, but I think it's gonna close at midnight looking the same, and then next week we're going to go again for a bearish trend with this one. So MATIC, that's it. XTR guys, XTZ, my bad, XTZ. So we already crossed over the weekly cloud here. We are playing it. We did one time 4 weeks ago, again the week after, and last week again. We don't have any dodgy candle going on for the last 4 weeks, so we are under it. We can keep going on. The only things that would stop us now is this lagging span, but the lagging span has only already crossed this candle because 3 dodgy candle. But yeah, if it has only the 10 can to stop us, so there's nothing to stop us. So if Bitcoin goes a bit bearish, boom, we got this one going bearish. We could expect it to go back to, let me give you that. Where is my total? Yeah, at least to here. So 1.5708 USDT. So we could go there before we have any reverse trend. So watch out. This one is something gonna happen this week. So hey, watch out, make some cash. Let's go for Link USDT. Alors, Link USDT is entering the cloud. The cloud is very thin. So we got nothing much to stop us here. No resistance. We got, however, our lagging span that crossed our 10 can and now touching the Kijun daily. Then we'll have to touch the 10 can monthly. But it's already done for the Kijun. So we are already on the 10 can. Let me check. Yeah, we're touching almost the 10 can, so not much to stop it as well. We can expect this one to go bearish. and for the level of we could stuck on the SSB here. You see this level, so $10.51 before we can see an uptrend. So next week should be bearish, a week after as well. That's what we can see at the moment. Let's go on ANKR USDT. ANKR USDT, we are it looks the same. It looks the same as many other crypto. We have also nothing to stop it, so I'm not gonna repeat myself, but yeah, at the moment we can keep going down and maybe expect some around here we got some resistance because of this dodgy candle before. So yeah, we can expect to have reverse pricing around 0.047793. So yeah, that's it for it. Let's go on ARPA. ARPA is playing the cloud as well, but unlike the other, unlike Link or XTZ, unlike Link, you see that the lagging span only crossed the Kijun daily, Kijun Tenkan monthly, and now heading to the Kijun to the Tenkan daily. So we have some expectation here. I will say sorry, to the Kijun daily. We are going to go here, but you see all this candle super dodgy candle. Nothing to stop us to go, and we see this pattern quite a lot already in our other token. So I wouldn't be surprised we crossed over without much resistance. If we do so, you might want to know down to where. Let's do it. I'm tracing it. We can go down to 0.2277 or even lower. I will expect it to go play with maybe this one around here. So a bit more, yeah, maybe 0.2080, and at the worst case scenario, I would say 0.1572. So there is some cash to make. However, we need to watch out this cloud here. If we don't go down under it, we try to test it, 3 times. That's this week. Next week will be probably the last time we test it. If we don't test it well and go down under it, we might go back to our Kijun daily here at 0.05098, 0.5098. So big difference, because now we're at 0.31 up to 0.50. There is a lot of cash to do. So I'd watch out for, if I were you, if I see this one, if I see that the candle start to go above 0.3788, I will take a long position up to here, to 0.5087. If I see us next week going under our SSA on our cloud, I will take a short position, and at least I will take it down to 0.2277. Alright guys, let's go for Sol, SOL. The cloud is totally, nothing to see about the cloud. We can see that we had a resistance here, probably traced on a daily time frame. Let me check. Yeah, it's on the daily, and we crossed over it. We might have some resistance going on here. Let's see how it closed tonight. Lagging span, I had nothing to stop it, so that's out of conversation. But we're playing Kijun and Tenkan here. So Tenkan monthly and Kijun daily, weekly. So we're playing around it. We are rarely on it. So let's see how it closes tomorrow. But yeah, this kind of stock, when I see this, I don't see my cloud, I would stay away if I were you, because just too indecisive. I'm not sure. You see, we were very flat for 3 weeks before. We might keep going on a very flat way. So if you put your money into it, you might take time before you take it back, unless you're playing on very short term. But this is weekly view. So if you play weekly, monthly, this is going to be boring. AXR, guys, same shit here. You don't see shit. We got a dodgy candle here forming for the week. We will see how it close tonight, but it will stay probably dodgy. It went very high, $29. We are at 17. So yeah, this is dodgy. We cannot say is it going to go bullish or bearish. We got nothing to stop us here with our lagging span. So So there's not much to say. We can go back. Probably we will probably next week go back to our Kijun or Tenkan. So to 15, 45 or 15. If we don't, we can. It might. If it really goes up, it means Bitcoin is going bullish. But yeah, I won't expect Bitcoin to go bullish next week. So I think if you enter now into this one at 1787, you can get out at 15.60. So it's still some good benefits depending how much you buy of it. Of course, if you buy only one coin, it's not gonna go far. Anyway, let's go for ADA. ADA, I want to talk about a bit more because ADA is really going into a new phase. This week they completed phase 4, I think. So we're going phase 5 now, and I think everything will be ready. The blockchain ready to accept the smart contract and deploy on DEX. Probably on a DEX. It will go on a DEX. I think everything's gonna happen by end of August or beginning of September. So we can expect the stock to go up to $3. At the moment, it's just going to follow the same trend than everyone else on the Bitcoin, but then it's going to totally ignore Bitcoin and go crazy. So to me, at the moment, I'm on a short with ADA, and I want to buy more when it's going to be about 115 again. So yeah, that's what I expect. If you look at the stuff we just playing with the daily Kijun, we got monthly Kijun that is above us. The Tenkan also monthly. We are playing it. The formation of the candle looks a bit like a dodgy candle, but we don't have enough head and foot. So yeah, let's see how it closes tomorrow. But I would expect it to go down to 115, maybe even 104, and then to go bullish. So that's what we can see at the moment. And you see our cloud here is very flat, so things can happen at the moment. So yeah, that's it for the analysis. If you want me to check on other coin, just let me know in the comment. I can check other coin for the next video next week. And if you want news about crypto and be the first to know everything, instead of going to 20 websites and everything, I've got in the link of my video a Telegram, a Twitter, and a Discord where all the news pop up straight away. So I made a special script for that. A bit annoying because I was getting in spam box a lot, but now I'm not. So you can use it anytime you want. Use it every day. So I get all the news quick, and it helps me a lot to make some of my decision on the short-term trading. So you do that, and that's it, guys. If you have any question, and like and follow, otherwise, and share maybe. And I see you next week. Bye.